Phazon mines.
We're back into the belly of the beast. And hopefully this time we actually see things. God damn it. What the hell do you mean? Don't worry about it. Let's just say I realized things were dark after I looked back at the footage and realized everything looked awful. So, yeah. Sorry about that. I changed the color settings so you guys can see things. Me and my stupidity apparently don't know what I'm doing when it comes to, well, allow you guys to actually see all the beautiful details of this game. Especially when it gets dark. Hey, can you, like, leave me alone while I'm trying to kill your brethren? I love you just running around in circles. Just let me do that. Oh, come on. Let me kill them without you getting involved, sir. Sir? Sir! There we go. Yes! I can pin you all down. You'll die slowly, but you'll die surely. That's right, everybody chill. Oh, yes. You should all be embarrassed right now. It's not doing a lot of damage, is it? It's just freezing them in place. Oh, yeah, it is doing damage, though. I was hoping that was the case. Oh, man. Beautiful work of art that needs to be destroyed. I mean, yeah, that's about what I'd expect. And at least now we're going somewhere new instead of going to places we've been already. Finally, time to explore some new territory and probably get my ass kicked at one point. At this point, I'd expect nothing else. So, let us prepare for pain once more. Hopefully, I won't make myself look stupid like I could if I ran through here like a dumbass. Run! Anyway, welcome back, everybody. Well, let's play Metroid Prime Remastered. This is your host, the MJ406. Oh, I'm definitely disabling those turrets. Why do you think I wouldn't do that? You're nuts. You think I'm not going to disable them? Stupid turrets, thinking they know better. They think they control me and stop me from fricking running through their territory and fricking killing off all the space pirate technology that this place has. Please. This is my favorite part of the job. I mean, getting to save the galaxy is a nice feeling too, but you know, this is the better part of the job. Cryotank failure. Bioform life signs are at flatline. Oof. Yeah, whatever that is, that thing is, dead. I can't tell what it is, but it's certainly dead. They like trying to mess with like a gamer or zoomer or something? I mean, I guess. Kind of received the blur, but whatever. Anyway, it's time to go to some new rooms. I could have come here, but it wouldn't have been worth it earlier, so we're going to go through now. Fungal invigoration fluid, processing levels normal. Ugh. They're messing with fungi? That doesn't sound like fun. That's right, let's make the mushrooms look beautiful. Yeah, I love when they glow, they look great. The Metroids love it too. Oh, jeez. Studies indicate decreased aggression between elite pirates and radiant Metroids. Science believes the infusion of Phazon in these units may be forming a type of symbiosis between them. Further studies are underway. Oh no. Don't let them bond, please. I don't want to ship pirates with Metroids. What? Suspension of synthetic Metroid rations has been ordered. Synthetic Metroid rations to be replaced by live bioenergy sources on 12/025/1. Oh dear. Well, they know how to keep them alive and happy. Infusion of Phazon into local fungi is proceeding. This program has produced a cheap, viable ration for many of our Phazon enhanced units on Talon 4. A mass production program has been authorized. Of course it has. Security dogs and volunteers for hunting parties. The target is Bioreserve's Aaron, also known as the Hunter. For some reason, we're not getting any volunteers. And whenever we do, we never hear from them again. I wonder what that's about. Warning, force field disengaged. Metroid containment area will be breached. It's always says something about breach. Oh shit! The Metroids! Oh crap! Hey! I bet that Hunter's going! Get up there and beat her ass! Ah! 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 Oh. Oh, Metroid, that's wonderful. Get away from me! Psycho! You're nothing but a parasite! Get away from me! Ah! Oh no! It's fun watching them die to their own frickin' beautiful research. Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you guys for the hand you gave me. And I'd much rather deal with you than the actual space part, so thank you guys for your cooperation. Now die for me. I could always use the ice beam and missile strategy, but honestly, this one just feels better. How's that? Were you like trapped under the floor of the ramp? Good job there, dumbass. Get the hell out of here. Ugh. Oh, Metroids. Never change. Actually, please change. I don't want to get absorbed by you. Signs and reminds all personnel refrain from antagonizing Metroids. Severe penalties will be enforced for all violations of this order. We don't need them killing any more of us. Hey, our rations! Yeah, you don't need your rations. You guys are going to live long enough to see these things anyway. Maybe let's just get rid of them all. That's just heartless, Sarah. Report any force field malfunctions to Operations Command immediately. Do not disengage force field without command authorization. I am the ultimate commander. They'll have to listen to me. Synthetic Metroid ration mix processing in progress. Yeah. I guess it makes sense they realize they have to actually keep them happy by giving them the food they need. Just a nice reminder that this is exactly the danger you may have to deal with if you're trying to do research on frickin' animals and other wildlife and stuff. If you want to keep them happy so they don't attack you, you gotta be sure to set a lot of precautions. Especially when they're this deadly. That stuff looks dangerous. No shit! Of course it's dangerous, it's Phazon! If anything, you should be smart and realize, oh wait, I need the thermal visor. No. X-ray visor. See, if you didn't have the X-ray visor, this would be a lot harder to navigate. I mean, you can always basically shoot to find the platforms, but... First of all, you're going to do that, power beam is more recommended. Second of all, not really much of an advised strategy at all to do that, so... Yeah, don't be stupid. Don't do that. That's incredibly idiotic. Anybody thinks you can just blindly shoot their way across invisible platforms? Nah, man. Come on. This game seriously knows better than expect you to have to basically map out invisible walls and all that. What is this? Metroid 2? Oh. Right. I forgot Metroid 2 did that, actually. Some of the areas you basically have to shoot your way to find out the path. Ow! Yes, that was an exploding crate, if you didn't notice that by this point. Oh. I can see through this wall. That's neat. Although I can also scan it. But distance within wall is unstable. In that case, let's blow it up. Thanks for being incredibly unstable for me. Oh, looks like the cooldown time between power bomb use is a little lower in this version. That's something. Now I want to get all the upgrades, of course. But yeah. To see all this is a nice reminder to not, you know, go crazy on your research to the point you're basically harming all your subjects, or basically leading them to harm you. See? If all you animal activists are mad about people researching on animals, basically, you know, I should not be up here. If you're mad at researchers trying to, you know, do stuff with animals, just remember, they can eventually be so screwed up they can basically have the animals attack them and kill them. Not always, but, you know, the possibility is certainly there, that's for sure, that they can get screwed. Oh yeah, Burrower! Right, you're there. Just a nice reminder, these things are not, like, vulnerable to the, plasma beam. Yeah, I like using the ice beam because it definitely more immediately does work on them. And yep, even if you got to this point, you would need the plasma beam to get through this. So, yeah. That's why I don't want to come through here without the plasma beam. The whole big giant pit, Phazon Mines level 3, access granted. Please enter the hologram. You said that wrong. Who cares? But yep. The big Phazon pit will be your first clue. I probably shouldn't be here yet, because I can't see how to get over there. They managed to get through that. I was like, oh shit, I need something to get through red doors. Yep, that's why I waited till now. And well, let me tell you, it's going to get dark down here. So, you know, you're going to be using your visors and numerous beams a lot, so be prepared. This could get a little deadly down here. Stop it. Excuse me. I was trying to admire the decor! Oh, God! Seriously, some people have no manners in this. Ever. Like, my God. I didn't realize Phazon was so hot. Yeah, it's hot, all right. Oh, you can see a missile expansion. Not the best idea to get this early, but I'm somebody who doesn't care. This nice reminder, Phazon is radioactive, and I think I said it before, but I'll say it again. The longer you're in it, the more damage you take exponentially. So if you're there for a long period of time, you'll be taking a shitload of damage. So be prepared for that. And also, if it's not expected, somehow, prepare for a lot of Metroids. Now we're really we're getting to the depth of the research. Honestly, you should have seen this coming. They didn't, but you should have. Ah, don't charge me! Oh, I only need a basic ice beam shot. Okay. Duly noted. No, bro. Don't you dare, Hunter Metroid. How dare you try to get me with that? Ah, ice beam, my best friend. There's a lot of stuff to find down here, so if you can't see, well, you know, it's to be expected. I was gonna say, I'm trying to remember. I thought there was something hidden. Oh, it might be another later room. But yep, now we're getting even deeper at the Phazon and the freaking Metroids. Seriously, you would think that these guys, through all their like deaths and stuff, all their troubles they've had trying to learn to deal with these Metroids, they'd eventually back off and decide it's not worth the trouble. Then again, they don't seem to know better. They go for pure power, nothing more. It doesn't seem to matter to them the consequences of how many of them get sacrificed in the quest for unlimited power. That is kind of how it goes, isn't it? The quest for unlimited power is, well, a bunch of sacrifices that way. They just don't seem to care, one way or the other. Huh, weird, they had a different door that side. That's weird. High-level Mendesium President Object. In that case, we can blow it up. Fragile Mendesium indeed. Ah, yes. Careful here. Make sure you boost ball or you're going to fall to that Phazon and take a lot of damage. Oh, look at all that Phazon down there. Looks lovely. I wonder if I can make it through. Don't! There's a big Phazon tunnel. We can't go through there. I would not advise it. Damn it. And here I thought it'd be easy. But yep, see, now the rooms are starting to get darker. So, yeah. You're better off having, like, the thermal visor on. So you can actually see in this place. Ah! Ah, good. I mean, I guess you can also use the X-ray visor, but I don't know why you do that when you just use the thermal. The only thing it sucks is because of how dark the ice beam is with this visor. You can't see your shots. Well, just know your aim. Know where you aim, you'll be fine. God, the motion blur of this thing. I do love the feeling of it. It almost makes you feel a little motion sick after a while, you know? Oh, great. They're telling me to go exactly where I'm going. Unique Phazon readings analyzed. High levels of Phazon found on mobile source. Mobile source? Yes, that'll be in this room. Ah, yes. The elite quarters. There's unique Phazon up there. What fun. Okay, yeah, this is what I was thinking of. Okay. You can see it with that as well, which is weird. You can see it with either the frickin' thermal visor or the X-ray visor. Makes sense. It's one of those things you'd think you'd only need the X-ray visor to see, but no. They decided to allow you to see them both, because you can see the power through the ground. It's not like the ground... Oh, God! It's not like the ground hides the temperature of that thing that well. All these powers are warm. And it'd be really weird if she had a power suit other than the ice beam that was actually, like, cold. Oh! Damn it, no! I'm sick and tired of getting caught up in that. I guess I need to be prepared for the worst, though, considering what's going to be coming up later. Now, take me over to that room, please! I wish to die by falling in after I missed a jump. Son of a bitch! I mean, don't get me wrong. I know a lot of people, you know, experiment on animals sometimes for the benefit of humanity. And I know some of them don't. Some of them do it because they're sadistic bastards, but, you know. It's like I've said before. I'm not, like, super against animal experimentation, as long as, you know, they don't, like, torture the fucking things. Which unfortunately tends to be a lot of them because, you know, A lot of them try to do testing things to see how it can deal with how it can compare to humans. So they end up hurting a lot of animals in the process of their experiments. Hang on, I'm not sure that healed. I gotta check it again. God damn it! They didn't even give me the fanfare. It was like, yeah, you used the missiles a second time. Good job. Yep. Like, yeah, we're glad you used it a second time. So helpful of you. Thanks for that. Hang on! Ha! Yes! I made it! See? No trouble. I hear something, but I don't see anything. Because you can only see them with the X-ray visor. Yep, and they're unscannable because they're invisible, so, yeah. You just want to get rid of them. I mean, yeah. It'd be smart to just get rid of them like that. Freaking invisible creatures. See, they keep torturing the poor things to make them invisible. What monsters? And yet I want that power. I feel conflicted. God damn it. Don't feel conflicted. Just make these guys feel bad for getting your way to begin with. I do not want you guys in my path. So please move. Die for me, you useless freaking vermin. And yep, the lava troopers. I guess this is where you're introduced to them. You don't come to that weird path that I took to come back here. Well, why wouldn't you do that, is my question. I'll say, I thought there were more over there. Oh, okay. You really want a firefight like this? Come on, you guys don't know how to shoot through cover. You don't know how to get behind cover either. You're all too stupid for this. Ow! You say as you walk randomly into everything. What else is new? Oh man, really would like to heal, but who cares? It's time to go further in the mine. Then again, if you're the person who's going to torture animals in an experiment, and they start harming you, you get whatever's coming to you, man. I mean, that's the way I see it. If you're going to be doing experiments on, on creatures and all that to try, see what you learn from them. Don't be surprised they lash out. Anything that happens to you is also part of the experiment. That's the way I see it. Here's to subject animals to it. Security lockdown effect. Force field access denied. Damn it. Let's get rid of the lockdown then. Security override control gauge. Access granted. Our Supreme Leader's here! Oh, wait, you're not Ridley! Where the hell is our Supreme Leader? Really, really crazy we learned that Ridley was actually not the leader of the space pirates. It's Ridley's dad! That would be really stupid. Ridley's dad. What are you, 8? Damn it! Ridley's dad finally came back from working with Nintendo! Ridley was right! Get away from me! You freak! Get away from me, you freak! I want to save all the missiles I can acquire. I want to be ready for anything. If you don't mind, get the hell out of my way, assholes. Where's your other friend? I know he was here earlier. He fell down. Okay, that got him. Well, thanks for being involved. Ooh, good. Then again, there's a save station right in that room, which I'm going to use, considering, yeah. Also, sweet! Nice reminder that is in fact there. In case you really need a reminder, numerous fractures present in Cordite Shaft. Super missile time! Bam! There we go. Another missile upgrade for the ride home. Definitely gonna want it. Definitely gonna want it. So what else we got going on here? They suggest that Omega power lifespans are critically low. High levels of freeze exposure are causing rapid self-degeneration in all test subjects. No subject lived longer than 2 deca cycles in our simulations. The lifespan must be increased to be cost-effective. Ha! Good luck with that! Omega power absorption system test results are in. Field tests indicate that the system is very effective against beam weaponry. We are alarmed at the field's inability to handle missile attacks, however. Science team is working around the clock to correct this critical design flaw. The Omega Pirate cannot afford such a weakness in battle. The Omega Pirate, huh? Yep, it's weak to missiles. Odd thing to mention. Oh, got new pirate data. Let's see. Log 11-369-4. As we continue to observe the development of Project Helix's elite pirates, it becomes increasingly obvious that these warriors will usher in a new era of space pirate dominance. They are incredibly resistant to damage, and their ability to transport and wield so many weapons at once makes them the ideal mainstays of our ground forces. Though they are not as quick as typical pirates, it makes a little difference. With a platoon of elite pirates and the vanguard of an army of normal and flying pirates, we'll have a near indestructible backbone that should turn the tide in any engagement. God forbid they have... I know none of these warriors have something that's basically the equivalent of a nuke. That would be devastating to deal with a nuke. Health alert. Freeze radiation warning is still in effect. Do not enter freeze processing area without level 8 radiation gear. Prolonged exposure is 100% fatal, as expected. We have processing efficiency at maximum. Production at 187% and rising. That doesn't even make sense! How is it more than regularly 100% efficient? That doesn't make any sense at all! I swear, these researchers just make up these numbers. Their math ain't mathin'. As expected. Not like I would expect their math to be mathing at all, so... Yep. Just like other researchers that are too hopeful, they think they can skew the results to go the way they want to try to bend others to their wills into believing that, you know, what they've been doing has been right the whole time. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Oh, good. At least there's no other space pirates in my way. You say that. And yet, we still have this room. I mean, it's not really that big a deal. Get away from me, Lava Trooper! I'm not trying to deal with you right now. Damn it. You're the last card between me and that room. Ah, man! You made me flinch! You suck! You made me flinch, you asshole! Oh, what a jerk. Security gate bypass encased in frigidite shell. Exposure to extreme heat could clear unit and restore function. Well, fine then. Restore function, that's what you wanted. Yeah, I feel I don't want this. By the way, I'll advise you. Hopefully you went back to that place and saved. That's the only reason I saved is because of... Oh no. Oh no. I'm scared. Platform active. Too bad there's a force field around that, so it doesn't matter. Then again, we have this. You ready? Oh, the Omega Pirate. Most powerful elite pirate forces. Omega Pirate can become invisible to normal sight. It is vulnerable when cloaked, as the energy is drawn from defense systems. By exposing itself to phazon, it can regenerate damaged tissues and organs. Consider the pinnacle of the elite pirate program. This enemy should be handled with extreme caution and maximum firepower. And here we go. Now, I want to get in the elevator. I don't want to deal with this. I want to leave. Damn it! No, there's no escaping this. Believe me, there's no escaping this. Oh, the part of Metroid Prime. I love this game, but this is the one boss fight. It still gives me trouble. What I consider basically the hardest boss fight in the entire Prime trilogy. At least you're not prepared for it. The Omega Pirate! Yep. If you can't strafe, this fight can be hell. But I'll try to see what I can do. Says it's basically an elite pirate on steroids. This thing's huge. It's got a lot of armor plating you gotta eliminate. You also got pools of phazon. Never wonder why they're there. It'll become apparent later. They said missiles are pretty good for this, but honestly, just attack with your blast beam between its downtime. Avoid shockwaves, of course. Just make sure you get the bombs it shoots from its shoulder pads to deflect. And also do not get close to this thing, because it will basically... Yeah. If you try to get close to this thing, it will basically try to punch you. It will swipe at you. It's not fun. Dealing with this thing actually having close range attacks is awful. Unfortunately, you get no healing items from destroying its armor either. So yeah, you have no real help in this fight. Just make sure you keep your endurance high. And there we go! Get rid of all its armor plating and you're good! Or so you'd think. But also you haven't done any damage to it yet. I do want to hurt its cannons though if I can. Which, by the way, once it does this, it summons other of the elite pirate troopers here that have their own, you know, their vulnerabilities. So, yep, after you get rid of them, get ready. Because, well, Yup. Oh, wow. Okay. Good to know. Yes. You need the X-ray visor to be able to see it. You can't even damage it without the X-ray visor. Oh, good to know. I was actually curious about that. Unfortunately, well, basically, it does hang its time in the phase-up pools to regenerate its armor plating. Its Phaslight armor. So yeah. A lot of fun, this frickin' Omega Pirate. That's why I use the frickin' plasma beam. It's the best shot you have at frickin' hitting a lot of its armor plating if you don't plan on spamming missiles, which, you know, I'd recommend not spamming missiles. So I'll say this. If you're low on power bombs, which are very good for getting rid of those pirates, because despite all their immunities to a lot of the other beam types, they're all weak to power bombs. I mean, come on, it makes most sense. Power bomb is just a nuke. It's a friggin' nuke. I'd be more scared if they learned to survive power bombs. Ow! Yeah, like I said, the grenades are the deadliest weapon that the Omega Pirate has. That's why I want to jump one way and then move the other way after it sets them off. Because otherwise you're in for a world of pain. Just focus on this thing and do not keep your eyes off of it. Always have your eyes on it and jump around as needed. See, without lock-on, this could be manageable. It's been a rough ride. Yeah, I'd rather do the shockwave than the punching attacks. Hang on the edges of the wall, you might be okay. Just always go for your shots as soon as you have some downtime. Alright. I did skate already, right? Yeah, I think I did. Okay. Well, where are you? There you are. Oh, come on. Get in the blast radius. Yes! They're not smart. Good. Now you got a power bomb back. So, yep. One way you can actually cheat this out. Stand here when one of them pulls a phase on. Try to look at the other two. Because you can actually rig this thing to basically go to whatever phase-off pool you want. It won't go near one you're close to. It'll pick one of the other two if you do. And it will never go to the same one twice. So, in a row anyway. So basically you can rig it. So basically you can cheat to make it, you know, a lot easier to deal with. Just know you do actually manage to, stunt to basically knock out the Omega Pirate twice in a row with that. Well, yeah. Ow! There we go. Got you. Oh, good. A cold air. Thank goodness. I feel like I shouldn't do this, but... Ow, that hurt. You can also try to get rid of its armor immediately with a power bomb. So yes, that's another use of the power bomb. You don't want to deal with this thing for long. You actually blow off its armor with it. But, you know, the only problem with that strategy is that, well... Then you might not have power bombs to deal with the troopers. That's why I prefer using the power bombs with the troopers myself. I can dodge the frickin' Omega Pirate. But these things can become a distraction if you're trying to actually kill the Omega Pirate. See? Oh, shit. Get off me. Now, where is it forming? Blow up, baby. Oh, so close! You gotta be kidding me, man! Now, where is it? Oh, it fully formed. Son of a bitch. The other thing to note, though, is that you can actually get it to, kill the other pirates for you if you need it. Oh, God, get off me! Ow! Oh, jeez. You didn't die? Must have run away the last second. Well, at least they're giving me some healing. I appreciate it. So yeah, basically pick your battles. Do you want to have to deal with the Omega Pirate's overwhelming offense? Or do you want to get rid of all the other troopers that are in your way? That's basically your choice of the power bombs. I would personally recommend getting rid of the troopers so they don't basically whittle you down while you try and take care of the Omega Pirate. It does make the fight go faster, though, so, you know, if you can, make sure you have full power bomb ammo when you get to this fight. Ow! Jesus! Stop scratching me! Damn. Yeah, you forget these guys like to do melee. Hit you with melee attacks. Also, I don't know what the hell hit me there, but ow. I feel like I ran to a wall of Phazon. That really hurt. You should not be walking to the Phazon anyway, dumbass. Well, you know, you do always have your missile variety weapons, so, you know, you can always use those to take care of the space pirates as well. So, you know, again, pick your battles. Use regular plasma beam for, you know, the lava troopers. Otherwise, use the missile variety to take care of the others. So, yeah. That's my recommendation for you. Just try to, you know, keep your missile variety as needed. Well, as soon as you know the Omega Pirates running around, make sure you go to X-ray visor and actually hurt it. And there we go! With that, the Omega Pirate is down. Oh. Alright, victory on out! Son of a bitch! I didn't think it had good sportsmanship. Ah! Yeah, I've been trying to melt you with it. Oh, there we go! Hardest boss in original Metroid Prime 1. Done. And just like that, whoa. Yo, I look so edgy and cool. Like that hedgehog. I love it. Oh, God. Don't compare it to that. But hey, with that, we got the Phazon suit, which really does not count your item completion percentage, because you technically don't gain an item, but whatever. Your suit has been infused with pure Phazon. This corruption prevents damage from Phazon radiation. Additional data downloaded the inventory screen. So yep, now you have immunity to Phazon, which is just nice. I did note the plasma beam, right? Fire stream and molten energy speed can ignite flammable objects. The plasma beam is very effective against cold-based enemy. Charge plasma beam, fire, sphere plasma, enemy struck by the blast will be cold flames. I think I went over that. But yep, now we have the Phazon suit. Power suit has been corrupted by the viral exposure, turning into the Phazon suit. Samus notes. The viral corruption of the power suit has some beneficial side effects. The suit is now resistant to the effects of Phazon. It may not be invulnerable to certain extremely potent forms of Phazon, however. In addition to Phazon resistance, the corruption has dramatically increased defensive shielding levels. Are you saying you're corrupted? Hey, we're not at that game yet! Alright, let's go back and save and end this episode. Woo! I'm glad I handled that pretty friggin' well, actually. But yep, power bombs are your best friend in that fight. Either knock out the armor quickly, or get rid of the other pirate troopers so they do not overwhelm you while you're... Oh, right. After you get rid of the, ice thing there, they, basically get rid of the power in these rooms, so you basically need the... Yeah, you're gonna need the, fertilizer to get through a lot more of this, so, Yep. Fun! Fun times for all. Woo! Oh, good, they gave me one power bomb. One power bomb! Thank you! Woo! See? That's the experience you have to do if you deal with, you know, experimenting on creatures. Expect them to fight back like that. They will kill you. They will maul you. It'll be horrible. Woo! But I did that one try. Damn right. I didn't even go down below half my health, most of the time anyway. But yep, use your power bombs wisely. That fight can actually be done rather well. Good. No walkout for that either. I'm actually proud of myself for not nailing it so well. Still sloppy, but what do you expect? Well, with that, we now have, surprise, our final upgrade. Which means all that's left now is item hunting. And don't forget, we still need to find all 12 of the Shoujo artifacts so we can get down to the impact crater as the space pirates have been suggesting. So that's our plan. Come back next time. We'll explore the rest of Talon 4. Now we have our, well, Phazon upgrades so we need to get through Phazon. There was a tunnel back further on in this, earlier on in this, you know, space pirate facility. We can explore now. So, it's time to bring Samus to her peak physical condition. Finally.